350 hour review on the Massey Ferguson 5610. Both of those fuel filters are still bigger than the John Deere fuel filters. Push the tractor fairly hard. I think it's more than clean, powerful enough. User settable functions to this transmission, ways you can use it that I haven't seen in any other tractor. I think it's a very good tractor. I think AGCO has a very good product here. The fuel usage on this tractor is just amazing. I think John Deere's got some catching up to do, and many of the other manufacturers did too. Alright folks, so today I have decided to try to film this 350 hour review on the Massey Ferguson 5610. I had a little hay left in this field here I'm in today, and I thought what a better spot than to just do my review video here out in the field with a load of hay here behind it, and just film it here in its natural environment. Anywho, this will be the start of the reviews. I'm just kind of going to be going through this review on the fly. I have made some notes I've got on a piece of paper because I want to try to hit up all the points that I want to make on the tractor and cover everything. I also want to answer a lot of the questions that I have gotten from y'all. I hope most of y'all have answered your questions already, but for those people in the future that are looking at this tractor or currently looking that may have these same questions, I hope that I cover enough material in this review of the tractor that I answer those questions good and thoroughly. Like I said in a previous video, as I've gotten questions from you folks via either YouTube or Facebook messages, or I've had several of you just call me on the phone that have got my phone number, there are some questions that it seems to be the same questions people have, or among everybody there's similar questions that everybody has. So that's why I want to try to hit on those points today. What I'm going to try to do is split the tractor up into segments here. I'm gonna try to do just an overview of the tractor first. Just walk around it, let you see it. I have not cleaned it up. I have never took a pressure washer to it since I bought it. I bought the tractor in December. It is now August, so I have had it approximately 8 months now. I looked at the hour meter a while ago, and it was 347, 48 hours on it, so it's going to round that up. It's got 350 hours on it. Every bit of those hours I have put on it. Nobody else has. So other than any hours that was on it when I bought it. But anywho, but yeah, I'm going to try to split it up in segments. So I'm going to try to do the overview and just walk around and let you see it in its used, dirty state. And I didn't want to, like I said, I thought about cleaning it, having it nice and clean for the review video and all that, but I thought, you know, some of you out there probably want to see this tractor used. I mean, that's its purpose, is to be used. So it is dirty. The cab's inside, there's dirt in the floor, it's dusty, the windows are dusty, there's dust built up on the windshield wiper on the back windshield, there's dirt clogging up the vents on the filter, the screen on the hood, etc. So I just let y'all see that. I also did not want to hide any leaks or anything like that, but I before I pulled out of the shed this morning, I thought I'm going to go over this tractor and look for any leaks or anything, because I hadn't really in a little while looked around it good, and I didn't find anything. The tractor is very tight as far as that's concerned. I didn't see any leaks, but anywho, I just wanted to leave it as it is. All this footage, I haven't cleaned, dressed up, prepped, anything. It is as it is, so you will be seeing it that way. But like I said, going to do the segments, so I'll do an overview. I'm going to try to focus a segment on the engine, a segment on the transmission, one inside the cab, throw the loader in there and stuff. So I'm going to try to do it in pieces, parts, so I'm not jumping all over the place. I hope I don't. I may wind up anyway, but anyway. It's pushing 90 degrees out here. If I start sweating and sweltering, I'm sorry, but it is warm. There's a breeze every now and then, but it is the middle of the day. It's about 12, 1 o'clock right now. So, yeah, so I'm gonna get started on it here, doing the review, and I hope you people find this informative. I'm not trying to push this tractor on anybody. But I hope after you see this review and what I have to say about it, it helps you make an informed, educated decision. If you're looking at one of these or something else or whatever, there seems to be a trend of people contacting me that are switching from John Deere to this series of Massey. I'm not set out to do that, but it is what it is. Let's see, I was also going to make another point. Well, I lost my train of thought on that. But anyway, oh, I was going to say, I'm not being paid to do this video. Agco, Massey Ferguson, etc. is not giving me anything as of this point. Not that I'm looking for anything to do these, so I'm doing them on my own will. You know, I've had one guy just this week's been messaging me over Facebook. I think he has sealed a deal on a 5611. You know, he offered to pay me for my help and advice, which that's kind thought, but you know, I'm not trying to make money here. But you know, I enjoy doing this thing. I enjoy telling people about the tractor, talking to them about the features and all. You know, maybe I need to consider a career change into doing something like this, but I don't know. If somebody offers me a job or something similar to doing, I might consider it. But anyway, that said, I'll go ahead and get started. I've already rambled for 8 minutes here and haven't even got started on the review yet. But like I said, I'm gonna try to cover it thoroughly. So like I said, we'll start a walk around the tractor, and I'll just briefly let you have a look at it in its dirty state, its used state, make a few points, then I'll start trying to go into the segments of the video. Alright, so I'm just going to walk around the tractor here and let you look at it. It's like I said, it's so far so good. Most of you that have been following this series of videos, since I bought the tractor that I've done and put on my channel, you have seen some of what several of you have called growing pains I've had with the tractor since I've got it. I have had a few minor issues. One of them was the O-ring that went bad here in the disconnect block, one of these fittings on the loader when I disconnected the loader when I was spraying wheat. The other main one was the radiator reservoir cap leaking. It was the reservoir that was mainly the issue there. As most of you seen, AGCO sent me a new coolant reservoir finally on that. It was redesigned a little bit, and it has not leaked since, and I have not added any fluid to it since. It is still at its level where I left it. So for those of you that might have missed that, that has been fixed for some time now. Like I said a while ago in my introduction to the review, I went around this tractor this morning, did not find any oil leaks anywhere on this tractor. It's very tight. The only place that you will find any oil buildup is right back here at the hydraulic outlets, which most of you know you lose a little hydraulic fluid every time you plug one in and out there, and it just kind of builds up and collects dust. So that's that. There is no leaks there other than just the normal buildup of oil unplugging and plugging up the hydraulic hoses for equipment. As you can see, it's a little dusty back here due to that. There's dust on the fenders, the windows are dirty, there's a little mud here and there's mud on the mirrors. You know, I use it, and I have pushed the tractor fairly hard. Some of you seen in my speed rolling hay video, I was trying to outrun some rain baling hay. I was pushing it pretty fast on some rough ground, and you know, it's held up well. As far as issues with the tractor right now, there aren't any but one, and I don't want to call it a major issue, but I have a squeak in the cab. Some of you may have noticed, or heard, I should say, in some of my videos inside the cab of this tractor, a little squeak. What that is it's down here in this corner, and I don't know if we can get video of it or not. It's right here is the cab mount. There's some rubber grommets and bushings down in here that the cab, if I can pull on it, you might can see that moving. If it moves enough, it squeaks, and I'm gonna have to you know, look at that and load that or something. It's not a major deal, it's just an annoying squeak in the cab that I've got. This tractor does not have the cab suspension system on it. That's the one option I wish I had, but I didn't get, or it wasn't on it when I bought it. So I think several of you got these have got the cab suspension. The demo unit that I looked at when I was looking at purchasing had the cab suspension. This does not have the cab suspension. But anyway, yeah, just trying to go around it here and let you see it before I start diving into individual particulars. You can see the vents here on the tractor are full of dust from baling the other day, and I'm going to talk about those vents a little bit more when I get to the engine section. But yeah, I'll go ahead while I'm here at the tires. I know in my initial review when I got the tractor, there are a couple of 3 videos out there. If you have not seen those, if you're just now finding these videos and are looking to find footage and information on this tractor, I do have some earlier videos out there on my channel, so you're more than welcome to go find those and review them, or watch them and see my review of what I thought of the tractor when I got it off the trailer just after I bought it. But I did mention these tires. They're Michelin's. I've never run a Michelin ag tire before, and I did note that I was going to let you know how well they did. They seem not, be wearing well. I don't see any excessive wear on the tire for 300 hours. They hold well. The tractor does have 28-inch fronts, 38 backs, and for a hay operation you could probably do with the 24-34s, but I do row crop, and that's why I wanted the taller tires, because I wanted a little bit less of a footprint for smashing crops in the ground when I'm out spraying or whatever with this tractor, and a little bit more clearance to drive over a crop and not push it over or anything like that. So that's why I went with the 38s, or the 28-38s. Like I said, they are a little bit, I think about an inch or so narrower than what the 24-34 tires would have been standard on the tractor. But anyway, they do hold well in the mud and have held up pretty good. The ride on them might be a little rougher than what or they might seem a little stiffer, the tire, as far as taking bumps and shocks or hitting holes and such. And that may be partially because this being the 38 it's on a bigger rim, and I think less sidewall rubber to it than the 34s say. But anyway, so here in the cab, you can see it is used, it is dirty. The plastic's still in the seat, other than what I have wore off. Plastic still in the buddy seat. Let you have a look up at the top of the cab. You can kind of see how bad dirty the back window is. But anywho, this is what it is right now in its used, unclean condition. You can see I got cables and wires running around for my monitors and different things. But anyway, so that's just a quick walk around of the tractor for this 350-hour review, and just letting you see it in its state. And like I said, so far so good. It's held up overall pretty good. So I will now move on to the next part, in which I think I will tackle the engine here next on the review.